I am Sally Sexy.
I'm Mitch Gigundo.
And this is
the Crazy Camming Couple Podcast.
With special guest star, Lily the Barking Bean.
Oh, that was a wild session of lovemaking that we just...
Oh, you too? It's a threesome.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. So, hi. Welcome all our freaky, fun, sexy party people. And welcome to another episode of...
Sexy and Gigundo, that crazy camming couple.
Yeah. This is our little family photo, right? It's a family photo, right?
How do you feel about that bean?
Bean's like, oh my god. She's like, this woman washed me. She abducted me and stuck me in a sink this morning.
She tried to drown me. She tried to drown me. It was horrible.
Yeah, I got a lot of beans I got to talk about. Number one, this is the itchy bean. She, I think she's getting seasonal allergies. Because I've noticed...
A seasonal bean?
Yeah, I've noticed, like, last year around September, she just itched and chewed, and even Benadryl was not helping. And we're back at it. So we need to go to the vet, I think, for a cortisone shot. So we're going to go talk to the vet probably in another week and see how to deal with this itchness, because she's miserable. She'll start chewing her feet. Luckily, she doesn't have any hot spots yet.
A lot of feet in this video. So a good feet foot fetish video, right?
Oh yeah, we had a guy that tipped us incredibly well for me to take off my shoes.
Take off your shoes, Sally.
Yeah, I would love to do more foot stuff. I like that. I like to do the foot stuff. It's fun. I like to. It liberates my toes and lets me wiggle them a little bit.
Toe liberation.
Yeah.
The toe liberation front, the TLF.
Yeah. So I get to liberate, and not only that, you get to see my pretty pedicures, right?
Are you going this week to get a pedicure?
I am going Tuesday.
Tuesday evening.
Tuesday evenings now is my new pedicure night.
No, I feel as though you should be videoing that so that people can see your pedicure nights.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that would be. I could probably do that. I could probably do something like that. That would be fun.
The guy would be like, or the girl would be like, wow.
Well, I won't put her in the video.
Doing?
Yeah, I won't do that. But yeah, that's fun. So, let's do a pond. It's not very sexy. I mean,
a pond update.
Oh well, actually, hold on. I was talking about two beans. So this is the itchy bean, and then the other bean is the Java bean, and I'm withdrawing from Java bean. It's been messing up my stomach. I have a lot of stomach issues, so I have to be very careful and mindful about what I eat, how much I eat, or else I start having a lot of problems. And I love coffee. I do. But I can't seem to process it too well. And I can go and I can probably drink coffee for like 2 or 3 months, and then I gotta stop. So, like, I got through the summer with the mocha fraps, because we were frap
It was the summer of fraps.
Yeah. And, so now I'm switching to hot chocolates. And I gotta say, just in the past 2 days, my stomach feels immensely better. So, yay.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Good for your sexy tummy.
So that way I can lean out for all you freaks, and you can see the really hot
Hot Sally.
Yeah, the hot Sally.
It's a hot one. Make sure you're checking us out in those other places. I can't mention the tube.
No. So, and then, all right. Oh, and the last animal update is, the pond saga.
It's ongoing.
It's ongoing, but it's finally turned a corner. And it is not pea soup anymore. It's almost a, earwax brown.
Earwax brown.
Oh, no.
So what I learned is that if you have algae in the pond, it's actually a good sign, because
well, yeah,
it means it's healthy and things can grow in there.
Yeah.
So
the problem
it's too much.
The problem with algae is that when it grows too much, it depletes oxygen for the other creatures. So you don't want a lot of algae in a pond.
Aha! I see. He's a blind man.
It overrides everybody else, so the fish will start to have problems, and it's just not good. And it looks like the creature of the Black Lagoon lives in there, which really isn't so freaky for us. That's kind of normal.
It fits the theme.
Yeah, it fits the theme, especially now, because we are so decked out for Halloween, right?
Yes. Yes, the house is all decorated, so
Yeah.
we have massive decorations all over the house.
Yeah, which you'll be able to see on our video. Right?
Yes, on the YouTube. If you go to YouTube, you'll see the YouTube podcast. You'll see some of the videos, some of the shots of the house. I guess we can put
Put
a little video
up.
up. Yeah. A little video as we're talking about the house and Halloween.
Yeah.
See that? You can see the look up. See the ghost up on the top there? Yes, there you go.
And what was his name again?
You said Bartholomew Boo.
Yeah, I thought isn't that what we named him?
I don't remember.
I pretty much believe she's running away. She's like, screw you!
Screw you and your stupid podcast.
And your stupid bath.
This would be a dog cast, not a podcast. I'm going to go pee outside.
Yeah, I'm going to go do something I shouldn't do.
Exactly.
Yeah, right? So, should we talk about the session this morning?
I was quite involved. It was a long session of wild whoopee.
Started off with someone we had 2 days in a row.
Yes, Hardo.
Hardo.
And every time I see Hardo, I think of Elfo from Disenchantment.
I know. So we had a repeat offender first thing this morning, and he could blow a load. He can. He's got a big cum load. I gotta hand it to you, Hardo, if you're watching, listening, or whatever. But good for you.
Oh.
That's healthy. Clean them tubes out.
Clean out the prostate there, buddy.
Clean out the pipes.
It's very sexy that Sally can.
Right? What do you think?
I think it's hot that at 53 years of age, my lovely lady here can get all these guys turned on, and they're like, oh, she's so sexy. And I'm
it's official. I'm 53. I'm hitting my crone era.
Crone?
I'm becoming a crone.
Oh, you're not no crone. You're a sexy goddess.
Oh, am I still in my goddess?
Oh, yeah.
My goddess phase.
Easily. More so now as you've gotten older, yes.
More so now since I've gotten older. That's
the super goddess of sex. That's the goddess of sex.
Yeah. Wow. More than half a century?
Yeah, more than half a century.
Holy crap.
So your little sojourn to Delaware.
Yeah.
Our bed, I guess everybody who saw our last podcast saw our one that we were in the bed. The bed podcast.
The bed podcast. I was so wiped out. I mean, between 2 days, we rode our bikes like almost, 40 miles?
Yeah, probably pretty close. Like it was 23 miles the one day, I think 16 the next. 16.
Wow. Yeah, I'm bad like that. Like, I don't go to relax and just stuff my face with food. I'm like gonna get a workout on wherever we go.
Yeah, we got off the boat and...
Yeah, we didn't even check in yet. We just got on the bikes and went, right?
That we did. Crazy lady.
I don't know. I gotta say, there was a really weird vibe there with the bicycles. You know?
Yeah, the place we stayed, they were...
Wow.
Normally I bring my bicycle into the room and I'm like, there's nobody's gonna take my fucking bike. That's secure.
And why is that? Because it's one of 200
250 in the world. So they were like, oh, we don't have bikes in the room. I'm like, sorry. I'm like, what? And no, there's no bicycles allowed in the room. I go, what is the reason? Oh, I don't know, grease or something. I'm like, what? I'm not going to work on my bike in the, what? So they were very adamant about this, and I was like, all right, these fucking ding-dongs. So I went and just took my bike and stuck it in the car.
Yeah, his is really valuable. Mine's no piker either. It's not like your everyday fucking Walmart bike. It's, it's a,
But we can buy another Flowable Flyer.
Yeah, but even so, I love that bike.
I love my bicycle.
I love my bicycle. Do you know how many miles I've racked up on that bike? A lot. In the time that I've known you, I've had 2 bikes.
That's right. You've only had the Diamondback cruiser with the mountain bike.
Yeah, and the Flowable Flyer cruiser. You've had how many bikes?
Oh, I have tons of bikes. I'm a bike whore.
He's a bike aficionado.
I am. Well, I'm a BMXer from way back, so they keep coming out with all of these repops of the old bikes I used to ride, and they're way better than the ones I rode, which broke apart. So I'm like, oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that. So I have a few of them. Thank you.
Yeah, but I love my bike. It's comfortable. And I know it. I like riding it. And honestly, I would be devastated if it got stolen.
Well, realistically, I mean, where we were, it's the most white bread, upper class, crusty fucking area. I doubt very much somebody's gonna come in there and steal
It's
a bike.
so white. He didn't feel white
Yeah, I'm like,
enough.
I don't feel quite white enough in this area. So
But
it's lovely though. I like it there. It's
yeah,
nice.
it was fun. It's beautiful. I mean, that was just that immediate town that we were staying in. Once you get outside of the town, it's not like that. But it's just we're big, like you said, we like to ride our bikes, and this place in general has so many trails, and they interconnect, and they go from town to town, and you don't have to drive. We didn't have to drive at all.
And we didn't have to drive. You could ride your bike from Lewis to Rehoboth. You go from Lewis down to almost all the way down to. I think you can go to Georgetown if you jump on the trail.
Georgetown now. And you could go out to the shopping centers if we had to.
Yeah, you can go. Yep, yeah, because the trail goes that way. I was behind the shopping centers.
And that park we were in was epic with the big bridge.
Yeah, I can get all the video off my freaking. I have eyeglasses now where I take videos on the eyeglasses.
That had to look so fucking cool.
So I gotta get that off of there.
We were flying too. We were going fast.
We were cruising.
I'm starting to think though I should probably invest in a helmet.
Because too dangerous.
Well, you know how to fall. You know how to jump shit. You know how to go off of curbs. I can't. A little twig took me out. Like literally, I was driving along, and I went boop. Not even seeing it coming.
Yeah, I mean it didn't happen this time. That was a while ago.
Yeah, I know, but there was the incident.
The incident.
Yeah, of the crash.
Oh yeah, we were. That was me. That was all my fault because I went to look at my watch and then I swerved and bounced into you and kabingo.
Yeah, I mean I'm very lucky I didn't hurt myself badly because that was I'm glad we didn't pop him because he says that happens in accidents. So wow, we went off on a tangent on that.
Off on a tangent. And what else were we going to talk about? There was other things you wanted to talk about. You had a.
Well, it was a pegging week.
Oh yeah, well we broke in the no.
No, we can't show it.
No, we probably shouldn't show that on the.
Oh, all right. So we broke in. What do you call that? A new dildo?
I know. Yeah, a new strap-on dildo, smaller than the monster thing that Sally used to stick in my behind.
So we can't show that on the tube.
That's probably best not to. Otherwise, it's like this is for adults only.
Oh, right. So we could talk about it. We can't show it. I guess
so,
though.
Yeah. So yeah, she has a nice little purple dildo that straps into a strap-on thing, and
yeah. See, the first ones that we had bought, we got a little overzealous with our eyeballs, and they were way bigger than comfortable.
Yeah, it wasn't. It takes quite a bit to get that to go into the land of odd.
So, but this one fits just right.
Yeah, so you don't have to do all kinds of warm-ups and exercise and sprints and
stretching.
Stretching exercises.
Maybe that's why you need a butt plug.
That's right. That's one of the things we had to ask. Do you have this? Do you have that? Do you have a butt plug? Do you have
yeah, we had some weird requests this week. Do we have a fur coat?
I don't have an answer for that.
No,
Is there something else I can help with?
No, that's it.
Oh boy, they're listening. So someone wanted us in a fur coat.
Yeah, they wanted you in that coat that you have from that photo shoot.
That scrunchy.
Yeah, scrunchy.
The shruggy. Yeah. And then someone wanted us with butt plugs, and we don't have them. I'm not a butt person, although I don't mind doing things to the other person's butt.
That's right. She gets up in there.
Yeah. So we pegged for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, because I finally took a little bit to prep. Mm-hmm. To do a little prepping. Still wasn't enough prepping, but it takes a lot of prepping to get pegging things going on. So
it's so true, very true.
It's a little bit of work.
Yeah. So what else were we gonna?
You had a few other things that you were gonna talk about. I forget what the heck they were.
Well, it was the two beans, right? I did the two beans. We did the pawn. We talked about the peg. So how was the pegging, though?
Well, we went a little easy. We went a little fast and hard when we began. I was like, whoa, easy there, kid. Easy there, Flonny. And then once you got the things going, though, it was good. It was good. Yeah, you're doing it. Yeah, she knows how to dominate that ass.
You like it. And then there was some rimming. I believe
Yes.
it was rimming this
Yes,
week.
there was rimming this week. I was up in your ass. They wanted me to lick your ass, so I had to get up in there.
Yeah. And then this morning, we just fucked the shit out of me.
Yeah.
All morning.
Yeah, all morning long.
Right?
Yeah, we were just, yep. Sally was going to town.
To the point where it's like, whoa, I'm a little worn out.
Yes,
Or it's getting a little chafed
wore
down
her out.
there.
We wore her down.
Mm-hmm.
We wore her down to a little Sally nub.
We did. We nubbed it.
Yeah,
Yeah, so, where's our book? Should we read a little out of the weird thing?
Weird NJ is over
Yeah.
here.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
Here.
have my glasses, so you're going to have to do all the reading this
Oh,
week.
okay. All right. You want to read some, Bean?
A little weird NJ. Weird New Jersey, since the state that we're in is so old and fucking decrepit. And we have a lot of weird shit that...
We do. We have a lot of weird crap that goes on. Let's see what kind of article.
I gotta tell you, it's interesting that let's see, they only have like 4 of those porn conventions a year. One in Miami,
Yeah.
one in Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
I think there's one someplace else, and then of course New Jersey.
Of course. Because why not?
None out in California or anything, where it's the land of porno is fucking California, but
I don't know. All right, so here's a good. Did we read the Absecons triangular UFO? Oh!
oh yeah, you gotta talk about what you saw the other night.
Oh,
was that
last night.
That was last night.
All right, we got before we do anything. So we go on a nightly walk. Routine.
Every night,
yeah.
pretty much, we go on a good almost mile-and-a-half walk.
Which is nice because it's enjoyable, and we like our town. It's peaceful.
It's a nice walk.
It's a nice town. So we're walking, and it was a beautiful night out. No clouds. You could see the stars. You could see the planes, and then there was this thing.
Yep, I don't know what it was.
And you know what? It was moving very fast because I was looking at the way that there were planes in the sky too. So I'm looking at this thing and I'm comparing it to what I know is a plane. And because the planes have the flashing lights, and this thing is just one big ball of white light, and honestly, it looked like something out of a UFO movie where the beams of like the tractor beam lights were coming, like they're shooting the lights down.
It did look Comet-esque, where they had the one thing in the front, and then off the sides was all this.
Yeah, it's
stuff
like
hanging off of it.
like a trail,
Yeah,
or a tail or a light trail.
Yep.
So, and I'm like, and I showed it to him, and I'm like, what is that? And I'm like, that's not a plane. There's no way that's a plane because number one, there were no flashing signals on it, which legally they have to have. It was moving quicker than but not like a shooting star quick. It was moving quicker than the other planes in the air, and there were like 2 or 3 other planes
the
up
flight
there.
path goes over.
Yeah.
The water right there, so that's all.
So
See them lined up.
there was no noise because we do get a lot of helicopters around here because we have a mosquito commission and things. So we see them all the time, and we see also the medevacs at night, the medical helicopters, because we're not far from a hospital. Definitely not one of them. What do you think?
I have no idea. I thought, I was looking at it, I'm like, oh, I wonder if that's a plane that's going to crash or something, because it just looked so bizarre. And it was really any blinking lights. It looked to me like a comet, so I'm looking at it like, oh, maybe we're seeing. I'm like, no, it can't be a comet. I really don't know what the hell it was. I mean, I'm not like some kind of weird, like, well, I don't know what it was, so, well, actually, if I don't know what it was and I can't identify it, it is actually a UFO. It's an unidentified flying object.
Yeah.
So, yes, it was a UFO. But I don't know if there's little gray aliens in it that were coming to probe us. I think you had any lost time there when we were walking.
I had lost time at dinner, but that was before that. But that was crazy though. We should Google. You know, when we get off this, let's Google and see if anything was put up for strange objects in the sky for such and such date, because that's the 3rd weird thing we saw in our relationship period.
Yeah, we've seen a few things flying over our brains that were like.
And the last time it was the last big one, which was a really weird one, was the week of my birthday, my 40th birthday. And it's just kind of weird that again on my birthday week we saw another weird friggin' thing. But yeah. Wow, I forgot about that till now. But anyway, so yeah, that was our UFO experience last night. But let's read about the Absecons Triangular UFO.
Sounds good.
All right. Cat Country 107.3 posted about a reported UFO sighting in Atlantic County at the end of 2021. It was a sighting they learned about from the National UFO Reporting Center. Oh, we'll have to go there. Website, which described a UFO seen over Absecon between 12:30 and 1 a.m. on November 30th, 2021. The person who filed the report said that it was shaped like a triangle or a chevron, had lights, and glided silently over the person's home in a crystal clear sky. It moved quickly enough that another person who was outside with the witness on the home's deck did not turn his head in time to see the UFO. Ours wasn't moving that fast.
No, it was just gliding across the sky.
Yeah, it was just like, whoo.
Yep.
It was crazy. Now, what is it? All right, here's another article. Cube Foe in Vineland. A video showing a mysterious cube-shaped object appearing in stormy skies over Vineland, New Jersey, turned up on a YouTube account called The Hidden Underbelly 2.0. The video, which was shared on the Coast to Coast AM website and originally posted on UFOstalker.com, features what the person who made it called a silent lightning storm that occurred around 8 p.m. on September 28th, 2021. As the clouds are lit by lightning in the night sky, viewers can see a cube shape that appears at the top of the otherwise normal-looking storm cloud formation. Could it just have been the top of a tall building behind the clouds? A YouTuber commented, claiming to be from Vineland, said that there was no buildings that tall in the area, and that I believe, because they're not. Vineland's very, rural. If not, the top of a building, it could just be an oddly shaped bit of cloud or something else hiding among the clouds. Ooh.
Interesting.
That's creepy. There's a lot of UFOs.
Yeah.
All right. Patterson, UFOs or drones. A number of unidentified flying objects were filmed traveling across the sky over Patterson, New Jersey toward Garrett Mountain on oh my god, there's always a mountain involved, right?
A lot of mountains up in North Jersey.
Yeah. Toward Garrett Mountain on October 11th, 2021. The 5-minute video, which Weird New Jersey first became aware of after it was shared on the 106.7 Light FM website in December 2021, shows over a dozen white lights that look like stars, but are definitely flying or floating slowly overhead, much closer to Earth. There are a number of witnesses recorded on the video who comment on what they think they are seeing. When the sightings was originally reported back in October, pics11.com brought in an expert who said the lights were most likely drones being flown in a practice run, hence why they didn't appear in a neat formation. However, pics11.com shared the video with the FAA, where an official reviewed it, checking in with local air traffic. The FAA told them nothing had been reported that night, so still a little mystery.
Yeah, if there's a flock of drones that were going up, that should be reported to the FAA before it goes up. So.
Yeah, they would have to know about it. So, all right, so that's all I got.
That's all you got this week?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! One of the questions we were asked is when we were on. I mean, we had a question.
Yeah.
When we were on the other night, was how do you guys stay together?
Oh yeah.
Or how do you deal with what we do? I guess because what we do is sort of freaky because.
How do we deal with it? You know what's funny? All right, so we're 17. Like you all know, we mentioned we've been together for 17
years. Sexy years.
Yeah. Been through a lot of shit in 17 years. Good, a lot of good, mostly good.
Mostly good.
And then some heartache, loss of parents and family members and changes in life.
Yeah.
So you know, when you get through a lot of stuff and you get to a certain period of life, things, your perspective on what's important changes a lot. And I think that kind of put us in a place where it was like, why not? You know, let's have fun. Who cares? We're completely faithful. We don't go outside of a relationship. We get asked a lot of times to swing, and we won't. We're exhibitionists.
I guess we're exhibitionists. We're sort of.
Yeah. But I mean, we're not, you know, we're not like a lot of people around us. We don't have children. I have a lot of animals, which are my babies. I don't have human babies. I didn't want any. Gigundo has his hobbies, and you know, we're not football people. We don't do the average thing. We're not, you know, helicopter moms. We're not running around with kids or children. We're not, you know, we're just
having fun together.
Yeah. And that's really what it's about, because all the shit you go through in life, in the end, if you don't have any fun, or if you don't love someone, or if you don't have a good relationship, or if you're not happy.
I think the thing I came up with was we don't try and screw each other's lives up. That's basically, you know, we don't just like, there's nothing that we do that's, you know,
that would hurt
yeah,
one
I'm like,
another.
you know, it's like, oh, fuck her, or fuck him.
Yeah, I'm going to do it anyway. Although he does get nervous when he leaves the house, because he might come home to like
Sally's always getting some new freaky animal thing that
a copy in a living room or something.
Yeah.
Or a koala bear, or who knows what.
But yeah, we don't go out of we don't try to hurt each other.
And you know, we've seen that, and there was one couple that would go to parties that we would go to who would make him incredibly nervous, because once they got a few drinks in them, they were so incredibly combative.
Yeah, it's weird,
against each other.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
And it was really weird. And it, you know, or like, what about, you know, we were just talking about this one the other night. We went away to a B&B one night.
Yeah.
And the walls obviously were paper thin because we heard an argument happening next door. You heard it better than me. Lay it on him.
This is the dick pic thing?
Yes. And the drink ring?
Yeah, the drink ring. I think, I don't even know, we might have, maybe we didn't go over this, but I heard the argument. It was, how could you, blah, 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 back and forth. And the next day we get up and I go downstairs and I'm having breakfast and Sally comes down and this woman, there's not
I wasn't, to sit. I think you were down first.
Yeah, I was down first. Yeah. There's not too many places to sit, so I'm sitting there and the other people that were arguing were sitting there. And this woman that we heard she was there, and she was still plastered in the morning.
Yeah.
And she's like, "You want a drink?" I was like, "No, I got my orange juice. I'm good to go." She's like, "No, I don't want a drink. I mean, drink." It's like that. Like she's blitzed. And I'm like, "No, I'm good, man. I'm just drinking my orange juice and having." She's like, "Are you sure you want to drink? I got drink, blah blah blah." And she was obviously like upset over whatever was going on. I didn't know the situation, but I just knew that there's something had gone on between. So we knew the manager and the host, and we pulled him to the side. We're like, he's like, yeah. Apparently she caught him with sending dick pics to some woman in his app, which is sort of funny to us because it's like dick pics are all over the place. Like I got dick pics going, people see my dick everywhere. Yeah. But it's sort of like I'm not sending dick pics to try and like I'll meet you when Sally is going out to get blah blah blah.
It's not a secret.
It's not really a thing. Yeah,
I know about it. I condone it. I'm aware of it.
So we're just it's. Plus the fact that I find dick pics to be a weird thing. How do you feel about this?
Yeah.
I always talk about like that's just really weird. Why are guys so obsessed with the way their dick looks? Not the rest of you. Ooh, well your dick looks fine, but oh my goodness, it's attached to Frankenstein.
Isn't that like a millennial thing? Didn't that all come into being with the millennial dick pics?
I guess so. I mean that's a
yeah.
Don't send me dick pics. Don't send me a dick pic. Send the rest of whatever's attached to the dick.
Yeah. It's like stop. Don't be a coward. Show it off.
Yeah, show it off. Yeah. So we that was a question we were asked. I thought we should.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I mean, this is a consensual thing. We both We both actually have fun doing it.
Yeah, most of the time when it's not stressful or things.
When all this friggin' command post works properly and the internet's working, and we got that straightened out because there was a problem with that for a long time. We have fun. We have fun, and it seems like the people with us have fun. But
yes, yeah, I think so.
It is what it is. But like I said, we're not out. We're not doing things in secret, behind each other's backs. We're not out doing things away from the other one that would hurt them.
Yeah,
that's really what it's about.
So that answers that question.
Yeah.
Ba-bing!
Ba-bing!
And that's all I've got this week.
That's a lot. That was a lot. I totally forgot about the UFO last night.
The UFO. Oh,
that was bizarre. That was the first thing in my mind was like, I remember when I was living, and this was in the 90s, I was living in an apartment and Hale-Bopp, the comet came through. Or was that Shoemaker Levy?
Oh, I think they both came through. I think Hale-Bopp
was one. But one of them hung in the sky over our apartment for like a good week. Like every night I came home and at dusk you could see this white ball just, with a trail behind it. And it just, it didn't look like it was doing anything. It was just sitting there. I thought it was the weirdest shit ever. But that thing last night reminded me of it. But the thing we saw last night was way brighter and a lot closer. Like you could see that comet, that one in the 90s, was definitely very far away.
Yeah, it was weird. A comet. That was a comet. That was not a comet. That's the first thing I thought about. I was like, no, that's not a comet. Nope.
And then I was like, that's funny. Like a crashing plane wasn't anything, because I figure if that was a plane crashing, we would see fire. This was white, or smoke.
Chemtrails.
No, that wasn't a chemtrail either.
It's not chemtrail. I mean, idiots call them chemtrails, but it's actually the vapor from the engine and the difference in the temperatures is what causes that.
But no, this didn't look like that either last night to me.
No.
It was a lot lower. It was a lot lower than the planes in the skies.
Was?
Yeah.
So if you know what it is, drop a comment in. So if people need to start dropping comments.
If anybody saw anything weird on the East Coast on September 24th.
Yes.
Around 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
Please let us know what the fuck it was, because we really want to know.
Drop a bomb.
Let us know, because there was something really odd going on. And of course we didn't have a phone, because I was like, take a picture.
I had my phone, but I'm just like, it's gonna look like nothing. So I was like, it's not. It's. I see what we saw. They're like, yeah, buddy, Bellevue's that way.
But anyway, all right. So that's all I got, my fun friends of fuckiness.
So we'll see you next week, same sex time, same sex channel.
Same sex channel.